My first guest is a local author who just released her 7th book. It's called HAWAII I Rage, and it was named one of People magazine's most anticipated summer reads. Please welcome Tori Eldridge. Good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations on that mention from People, by the way.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
Very
that was
cool.
Very exciting.
Okay, tell us more about HAWAII I Rage.
Okay, well, HAWAII I Rage is a family drama mystery set on a Hawaiian cowboy ranch. And it opens with Native Hawaiian Ranger Makalani Pahukula rescuing a boy who has fallen into a lava tube on Hawaii Island near the historic site where she works, while at the same time her cousin-in-law's rancher father is killed by a bull. So when Makalani is invited to help out on the family ranch, her cousin-in-law also begs her to look into her father's death. And the longer Makalani works with the Hiapo cowboys and learns about their dark family history, the more she suspects that this gruesome accident might actually be an ingenious murder to take control of the land.
Whoa. And this is the second in this series featuring your protagonist, so she clearly gets herself into some situations. Like you mentioned, your protagonist is a native Hawaiian, but she's got an Oregon connection. So tell us about that.
Yes, I made her a law enforcement ranger at Crater Lake National Park. And I chose that because of its vast and challenging terrain. And it's also why it's so difficult for her to adjust to this tiny, albeit culturally significant, Pu'ukohola Heiau National Historic Site. So she's been in the Hawaiian diaspora for 10 years, and there's this reoccurring theme of returning home and the challenge of not fitting in. And I struggled with that myself.
Sure.
Which is why I thought it was so important to interview Native Hawaiian Rangers and learn from them. And then this theme gets repeated again with an Oregon rancher who wants to buy Hiapo Ranch and move back to Waimea.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you have a fictional ranch that she works on, but you said it's in the real town of Waimea. So why did you do that specifically?
Oh, well, it's the origin place of the Paniolo, the Hawaiian cowboys, and the ranching center of Hawaii. And the greater North Kohala region is also the birthplace of King Kamehameha I, and where I trace my own Hawaiian ancestry back to 1783.
Wow.
Which was 5 years before the first longhorn cattle arrived. Most people don't realize the Hawaiian kingdom had ranches before the United States. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
So I had an opportunity to horseback ride on KAUA Ranch, which is owned by Senator Richards and his family. And when I saw that Aina Nui, a beautiful land, I knew I wanted my fictional Hiapo Ranch to extend from the mountains to the sea.
Beautiful. And I understand you mentioned the horseback riding, but it sounds like you got to do a lot of fun research for this book.
Oh, so much fun research. I went to visit this lava-crusted ranch on Mauna Kea with this Paniolo, and we rode in his UTV, and I got to tell you, the ride was so rough, I thought I was going to fall into a ravine.
No.
And I also got to speak with a Hall of Fame Paniolo on the island of Oahu, and the stories that Henry Uncle Bud Gibson told me, and my Mauna Kea adventures, a lot of them made it into HAWAII I Rage.
That's so fun. And you got to narrate the audiobook here in Portland, which I don't know if that how frequently that happens, but that must have been a great experience for you too.
To begin with, I had to audition for the gig.
Oh.
Yeah, it turns out audiobook publishers do not generally like authors to narrate their own books. But since I had performed on Broadway and television, film, and voiceovers, I was able to voice the multi-generational cast of characters that range from 8 years old all the way up to 97 years old, as I had intended them to sound.
Yeah.
And I was also able to speak the phrases of Olelo Hawaii, which is our native Hawaiian language.
Right.
As I felt that they deserved.
Yes. Yes, Tori's had such an interesting life, so I encourage you to learn more about Tori and her books on her website. You can also visit her social media pages and buy Hawaii Rage wherever books are sold, although you can get signed copies at Annie Bloom's Books here in Portland. Thank you so much. I want to have you back when I'm sure there's going to be a third one, so let's have you back then, okay?
Oh,
okay.
Mahalo.
Thank you.